Yeah, I had to do it. Get it out of the way early. You know, no worries. And you were pretty high on Maxter to start us off.
Oh, we started off this matchup drawing first blood of the opening kill. Rolf and Maxter able to combine together and just decimate every single player that they see. But Lax has other plans. Okay, 3 kills to his name, but shut down by Rolf. At last in the back of the sight. It's all left to Spooky now. Your highlight player. Forward, checking right, looking to the left. That's up a banger. He lands that headshot. 1 versus 1. Where's the last man? He has absolutely no idea. Eyes set towards every position he can pre-fire towards. Spots him. Can't get a headshot though. 42 HP. Needs a headshot now. 24 down to 0. ZTR, the veteran of this roster. That will try and challenge them here. adeX will move forward. Spot 1. Take him down. Rolf first to fall. And behind the top, the second CT player will not be spotted just yet.
Yeah. Well, actually, he double bounced on the Molotov. I think originally that Molotov is... I think he expected that to go further down.
Bomb trying to commit down a default, I assume. Your Spooky getting caught off through the smoke, though, sent tumbling down and out of the round. A bomb will be secured, however.
Go out, and frags are also going to follow. ZTR finds the first one. Tapped, and that's the adjustment.
Scenario for him, but still on the bomb. Oh my god, he's going to get it. ZTR, he's stolen the round. Oh no. Just to find out opening frag for the Prospects. Instead, adeX default to temporary first. He double dips as well with the flash assistance. No further.
Rarely, but yeah, there's the answer as well. Solid Molotov, and Jimbo's actually going to fall as he has to vacate the bomb site.
And 20 seconds to work with now. Spooky and Lax do get a couple of trades. Actually, a 3 versus 3 situation. Looking for the headshot angle on Rolf, and suddenly it's back to their favour as Adam B also falls. Maxter can't do much with it either, and VHW will close out, get that first.
Kind of filling in. Being in, that's a solid flash from CTR. Sets up Maxter nicely. That's them.
Flash is coming forward. Maxter caught off towards quad. Unchecked at quad. Jimbo forced to turn around with a spray, and adeX just wall bangs him out. Knows that he can take that shot and most likely win it. Rolf also comes in towards mid and gets Spooky to return. So it's a 4 versus 2 for the young ninjas here. The Prospect get the bomb down here, and it's Lax and adeX on for the retake. Lax somehow adjustable ZTR and doubles up with the orb kill. Oh, Lax has got a triple! Despite having jumped upon by the young Prospects, though. The Incendiary might force the man out. The nade damage. adeX goes.
adeX feeling real sad about not having a smoke available right there. Really made it unspotted. There is a lot of utility being used here. Just commits to it fully as well.
He knew he was there as well.
Sort of utility final smoke to potentially get that clear spot. So they will get the bomb down, but it is at the cost of Lax's life.
Ninja side though, charging straight up to the site, tapping that bomb 1 to VHW, gets in, sees 1 and 2. No idea if the bomb planter, but fortunately Jimbo's got it, and Spooky gets the last. I think they'll deal with it. Indeed, the wraparounds will try catch him in the back here. Jimbo watching in the midst of the smoke. They'll wait and they'll get the kills for it. Spooky struggling. Maxter gets 2 of his own. It's all left to adeX in a 1 versus 4.
It's going to be pretty tough to dig your way out of this one. 1v4. Oh, also gets tagged up. It's going to be heard. Still hits the no-scope, though, onto Maxter. Saw an opportunity. That's going to be all she wrote, though. Rolf to close it out. Should have seen it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the whole thing. As Temper hits a fantastic shot onto a jumping Jimbo. At least.
For a bit more ZTR though, he does catch Spooky up, so 5 versus 3. Very confident start for them in this roundup. Now for the Prospects, still no kills really being found though. Finally adeX breaks the habit, gets Adam B, but peeks in from temporary, hoping to checks outside alley. Counter flash by the T side line, turns away from Max at the worst moment. VHW comes up with a kill. ZTR forced to trade, responds to the second player as well. Re-smokes down, player close, Tech 9 spam. Knives pulled out by both sides, and it's adeX against the knife kill, but too late for it. ZTR closes out.
Usually a very, very nice way to play off of it. You're still going to have early information, but apparently not early enough. adeX actually will be able to win out that duel versus temporary.
B gets 2 responsive though.
It was much needed as well. I don't think a one and done would have been.
One in from here. Notice the backstab, in fact, looks towards the lower floor. Spooky's going to get that kill when ZTR will drop for it. We'll have the info that the bomb's on its back, way back towards the B site. The question is, will the young ninjas be aware of the aggressive play from VHW? Does he get patient? No, he doesn't. Rolf checks it, dead to rights. Maxter, 1 versus 3.
Solid trades as well.
Effective stuff there. Just firing away. Now Adam trying to fire away himself. Pick found on Jimbo. Nice start for the CT side, but down at 9 HP, he's easily tradable, and Lax will prove the point. Takes that frag back. Damage to return towards him the same. Now Rolf waits for his chance. Lax is going to aggress even further into the side, though they might not be ready for this. Oh, no, they're not. Temporary down. Now just got to deal with the last CT player at the back, checking those smoke positions. ZTR comes up with a bit of support. Lax will fall. Maxter is down and out for good. So Rolf's still going to wait here. They have got a line back in towards that side, but Rolf and ZTR remove 2 more from play. Leave it all on VHW now. Going in dry. VHW, he split steps, gets 1, looks for the second, gets it easy, and we'll close out the half of the high. 10-5 for the Prospects, and a very good
that they can continuously throw.
Execution very quickly here for the Prospects. Adam B and Maxter, however, have a game plan. VHW trying to see if he can bring this back with a triple of his own right. Maxter running out of bullets. Eventually gets the kill towards adeX and tries to fall away. Gets the tap towards VHW and closes him out for good. A quadra for him.
Is going to be the name of the game.
First in the site itself. Does get away with 1. Rolf does manage a decent trade back. Adam B forces a trade back on the back side, but Rolf falling makes it a 3 versus 3 and some map control regained by the CT side. Lax going to try and abuse that and gets Maxter now back to the favour of the Prospects camp. The bomb needs to commit here. Gets past 1 CT player and does get planted down the default. He faces towards him, sees the shoulder and eventually catches the headshot. But a backstab from Spooky is the big concern as he gets 1 to return. A 1v2 for temporary. Missing orb shot, feeding back to sight. That's Lax in for the strike with a triple to his name and a round for the Prospects.
Lax really impressive. You mentioned they were bolstering up for a bit of a aggressive, I was about to say, yeah. A setup. There's 2 falls back. One sense is tingling. They would be right as well.
VHW, oh my god, he's just destroyed them all! Sprays through at a quadra. Jimbo closes the last.
Oh, and 00 Prospects in this one. Tech 9s and pistols is the name of the game. Spooky there to receive together with adeX, and it is a favorable trade, but you probably would have expected to have at least 1 more to come out of it. All in the hands of temporary as well. Ooh. And that leads to pain for Lax.
This is doable now, though. So versus the orb shot did land pretty nicely. Temporary's got another against VHW, and the hero of the last round will become the tipping point of this one. We'll spot the first timing. Spray through, gets the 1 kill, and just about secures the second. Barely holds the ante.
We saw it being used early on.
Lax wins that opening fight as well, so the AK firepower which they've got to rest on is not quite coming up as well as they'd like to. So we managed to get a 2-for-2 trade at least, keep things at evens. So heavily on the backside, they might not even check banger. 1 spray, only 1. The flashbang catches him blind, so Maxter can keep things together alongside Rolf, getting Jimbo at the edge of the smoke. All left to adeX. The AWP again watched out by Maxter though, not much breathing room. We're going to keep pressing forward. The crossfire locks as Rolf sacrifices himself, but Maxter gets 9 rounds for ninjas.
The luxury of being able to play for a retake. Well, apparently didn't have the luxury to actually watch ramp at all either.
Lax turns himself into alley, actually drops 2 in the bomb. Triple perhaps. ZTL, who sees that slight gap and actually gets caught off alongside Adam B chiming in. And he's got to get Spooky back in the turn, so a 2 versus 2. Very similar HP numbers, and the backstab continues to come in from VHW. He's being marked off by ZTR here. It's very low HP for the T-side player though, so 1 shot's all it's going to take, and that's exactly what VHW gets. Now it's all on Rolf. The MAC-10 in from the B side. I think he might force Rolf off of it. I think it landed a bit deep actually, so he might secure the plant in the end. He does burn a little bit, and that gives VHW the advantage on the duel. So there you go, a 14th for Prospect.
Does a lot for you.
Oh, what a shot for adeX though, taking ZTR out of the fold effectively.
Brilliant, all that nade. Okay, went a little bit further than I expected.
It looked like it was dead on there. And that's dead on from Adam being temporary though. 3 versus 2 situation. Bomb dropped straight through. Adam gets another good kill. adeX, the AWP strike is all left to Adam on 2 points of health though. Surely shouldn't be lasting much longer here. Check around the corner, there's adeX with the kill. 15-10, map point for Prospects.
Utility, so they don't exactly get a lot of goes at it. And, already, Adam B has fallen. That's adeX once again on
Hearing
ramp.
footsteps, even more to be found. 2 players to line up. Rolf gets caught down lower. 1 spray, 2 spray. Not quite landing, not like him at us though. Jimbo and Spooky is still holding down control. It's all left to ZTR and a 1 versus 4 to get back into the site, to get back into the round and back into the matchup. It's not going to happen. Sent falling down off the building and out of the server. Player, it's the triangular death set up by the Prospects here, and they'll try and work with it so effectively. It's Spooky with the opener. VHW and adeX not breaking the triangle for a moment. Temporary can force out a pick alongside ZTR getting laxed back to a 3 versus 2 situation. The Prospects have control for now, and Spooky's not letting go of it. 1 catch for days on this pistol, and it will be Jimbo to close out.
That's kind of the benchmark and how they, or what they want to improve upon. That's a dirty little one-way that you created for yourself. Still doesn't expect CTR though, so it's a short-lived advantage.
One that tips the way of the T side in the end. Again, also short-lived by Lax's nade though. Takes temporary back. Adam B watching and waiting. Jimbo catches off ZTR. Adam B there with a decent trade, so a 2 versus 2 is gained. Drive Max to his demise, surely. Out in the open, still finds a headshot, never mind. Adam B drops down, 1 versus 1, smoke down, and Lax trying to make his way back together. Max is playing for time, playing for headshots, and he doesn't quite land it. Lax, I think he's just about in time for this, yeah. Kit in play, it will be 4 for Prospect. Flash forward for Ninjas to get to the site, and only ZTR can look with any decent success. His teammates have fallen, and Jimbo trades him back. So 4v2 situation. This round has fallen apart already. Max to making his way in from the stairs directly. Going to try and deal with VHW, blinded with Temporary's assistance as well. A 2-on-2 situation. adeX, AWP shot connects. Max the drops. Temporary on 19 HP, also dealt with by adeX. Quick peek on top of the ticket.
He's managed to establish 1 player behind mid boxes. Goes up, and actually finds Spooky as well.
The perfect spray to the headshot as soon as we man advantage here. Might be one of the first few in this map up, but it's going to be taken away so quickly by Jimbo. Back up towards top mid, peeks in, gets Max to ZTR, catches him rotating away. Meanwhile, VHW up in the apartments gets 1 before he's responded to by Temporary. So a 3 versus 2. Nobody
decide to hold on to this weapons.
They have got the M4s and they have got a saved AK as well. Boost up of the AWP, and Temporary's removed by adeX. He had a million miles of breathing room.
Yeah, I was about to say, he feels the exact start as well that 00Prospects we're looking for, and well, Lax is going to follow up on it so deep, so early on as well. Max are completely caught
up to this point. And Spooky swings in, perfect duel against ZTR. Another 5-on-2 for them gained. Ninja's still
play it calmly and laid back, and that's probably going to net him some good as well. 1 player, no, 2 players directly walks into his crosshairs. And
see whether it works out for them. Smokes down to connect the jungle and stairs. VHW on top of triple, gets 1 kill for it, backs off, and hides behind default for adeX to support with the AWP. Even a no-scope at long range! A triple sequence, dipping in for the Quadra. Oh my word, what a play
that feels because... Well, it feels like that's because 00Prospects has let them, and, well, Lax decides no more of that. Finds Rolf, and Jimbo doubles up as well. This is all going 00Prospects' way.
Just when you thought ZTR had the jump on Jimbo as well, he thought the similar scenario was going to wait patiently, try to get more out of this round, but another 5-man.
It's definitely something you should be able to do something with, and adeX is going to want to add to that.
Oh, here we go. Another AWP sequence for him. He's got 2 already. Backups on the way. Flashbangs evaded. Smokes down. CZ3. Not quite the 4th. No ace this time. And Jimbo cleans up the last of ZTR. Should grab that AW. A lot of work to be done if they want to try and get there. And already Jimbo's caught ZTR. So that's a start up. And look at the mid control as well. Oh my god. adeX. I think that's adeX that's up there right now. He's going to catch them all. They're rotating into his position. Okay.
Well, he does have an AWP, which is got to be the most awkward weapon to have there, and well, he does get punished for his brazenness. Frag onto Spooky here, that might not be enough, but actually it's going to be huge to start the show. And I think right now you realize that you're screwed if you're young ninjas. How do you get out of this spot? How do you get a safe bomb plant?
They've got no choice but to try at it here. They do get a kill back towards Spooky, so brute force might be the option, but Jimbo takes the advantage right back, and they still got to deal with VHW. The AWP's watching it. He catches an angle, but it's only a leg shot. VHW is alive, so is Lax at 100 HP, wins that fight against Temporary, and it's all on Rolf. 2 kills so far in this map up, making it a 3rd right there, has VHW low HP to win that fight now down to a 1 versus 1. Jimbo coming in from Connector, but at a much better HP deficit here. 100 HP for him, 26 left for Rolf. He's holding back behind Tetris, waiting for Jimbo to make the mistake, but Jimbo's going to win the fight anyway. Kill found, a fuse found, 12 found. it looks like it's going right at a 14-1.5. Like, even if they do have a disastrous piece, they just need 2 good rounds, and that's it.
Exactly.
Right? Doesn't even need to be good gun buys. Like, if there's still an eco victory against the Ninjas, then that'll be enough. Yeah. They've already found the pick here to start things off against ZTR. Lax Incendiaries down, suppressing and getting Adam B. Temporary with a decent trade, but is it a temporary man advantage for the CTs? Yes, it is. BHW gets it right back, though. Maxter trading on the turn. Rolf and Temporary. Bomb goes down for them. 2v3 post plant. Do catch adeX off guard. Not quite aiming in the correct position. Now VH going backside. Jump up, sees the man, gets the kill, sees the second player as well. Eagle out against Rolf, just taps it forward. The AWP lands his shot, and VHW, open bomb plant, taps it once. Actually, not so open in from the market window, but Rolf sees him off the bomb, so it looks like they've just taken it here. Indeed, that kill comes in, and after a 5 players down on Ninjas regardless, Rolf went up with the bomb. And it's Mac 10s in this final execution of the half. adeX has already found Maxter. Got VHW up at Palace, 2 kills. Not quite the third. Adam B behind the smoke still managed to spray back against him. But a 4v2 scenario, and adeX just rescopes in to get his double and basically secured a round from there.
Well, does actually manage to get one, but yeah, there's just simply too many 00Prospects players around. 13-2.
Lean forward, Temporary's already taken damage. Maxter caught off by Spooky. Oh, he had the jump on him, everything. Lax, meanwhile, strikes towards the site. Finish off the job against Temporary that he started. A 5-on-3.
It is on. It is Adam to have the kit on himself as well, but he might not have any teammates left to retake the site with. CTR falls in mid. 4v2. And time has already started ticking pretty heavily, almost halfway done. You don't really have the luxury of going slow here if you're young ninjas.
Especially with backstab coming in. Good adjustment from Rolf. We're going to get the kill, though. Lax doubles up. Triple overall.
Grim.
14.
15-2, and the misery just continues. It does love company. And in a blink of an eye, 3 members completely removed from the matchup. Young Ninjas going through Murder Hold fittingly to end. VHW caps it off with a nice 4K for the round at 16.